Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm Sean Hammond from the Laker Country Weather Center, and it is your Wednesday weather update video for November the 15th. There's the current radar this morning. You can see nothing going on across the Commonwealth. It is once again a clean sweep. Going to be sunny today. Temperatures will get up to about 68, close to 70 later on this afternoon before a chance of rain arrives on Thursday. Better chance of rain comes into the region on Friday. We will look at that. I'm going to kind of shift gears here in just a moment because I've had some folks ask me about the possibility of maybe some wintry weather. They've been seeing some posts about wintry weather maybe coming into the fold by next week, close to Thanksgiving. And I do want to, we'll talk about that real quick. First off, let's talk about Thursday into Friday. And you can see here, I'm using a little bit of a different perspective here, a different model, or a different map showing the GFS model. So first, let's stretch this thing out. So here's Wednesday. There's Kentucky right there. Let's go to Friday, late Thursday into Friday. You can see as we go throughout the late evening hours Thursday into the wee hours of Friday morning, we will have showers, maybe a rumble of thunder mixed in there as well. For the day on Friday. Like I said, chances start Thursday night. Best chance comes on Friday. You can see that rain will move out late Friday into early Saturday, and things will dry out for the weekend. All right, now let's talk about next week toward Thanksgiving. So I had somebody ask me this last night, and something you guys don't really see me do is I don't really these weather models can go out to 384 hours. Do the math there. It's quite a bit of time. Well, the longer you stretch out these weather models, the less accurate it can be. If these models were 100% right and they could predict the weather 3 weeks in advance, you all wouldn't have to complain about the weatherman being wrong. That's just not the case. So let's go to next week and let's go to about Monday into Tuesday. You can see it looks like we are going to have another system. And as we go into Tuesday, shifting into Wednesday, you can see maybe a little bit of wintry mix on the back side of that. But again, we're so far out, it's really hard to tell what's going to happen. Things are going to we're going to have to get much closer to Thanksgiving to really give you an idea. And let me just show you what I mean whenever I say it's hard to, you can't really trust these models when you go really far out in advance. So let's just take this model all the way out, and I'll kind of show you some of the things that pop in here. So let's go all the way to next weekend. You can see Friday into Saturday of next week, maybe some snow showers over into the Rockies and over in that part of the country. But watch what happens on Monday, the 27th of November. Try to bring a system in here with rain, maybe some snow mixed in there as well on the 28th. But again, you don't know. I don't like to go really far out. If you notice, whenever I do these weather videos, I only go to, about 3-4 days ahead on these models because they're not always right, number one. Number two, the accuracy really dips down the further you go out in time. So that's the end right there. So there's December the 1st on a Friday. You could see, looks like a lot of snow trying to fall up toward Montana and that part of the world, rain across the southeast. And, something like this may actually happen. But, number one, it won't look exactly like this. Number two, this thing will flip around a million times. Let me pull up another model. Let's go to, let's pull up the European model, and we will take this out. And you can see, as we get into next week, there's that system moving through. Now, that run of the model doesn't really show any mixed precipitation on the backside. But, and now, the one thing about models is they're good for, depicting shifts in patterns. But, let's say let's see, I've seen some models bring in Category 5 hurricanes 384 hours out. Then when you eventually get to that date, no hurricanes there. I've seen models have tornado outbreaks, snowstorms, and it never materializes. That's why if you ever see something that says a big blizzard coming in 2 weeks, take that with a grain of salt because, again, that particular individual, and not talking about anybody in particular, but there are folks out there that do that, especially they'll create these random Facebook groups. It's all about trying to get clicks. But there's really no skill in that. You can take any kind of model all the way out and find some sort of big weather-related event. You'd see this model right here. This is the Canadian model. Again, showing rain. Now, it doesn't go as far out as the GFS does. But again, I just wanted to show that to kind of give an example of, yeah, you can see shifts in the weather patterns, but you can't really forecast one particular event 2-3 weeks out. It's just not going to be accurate. Could something like that happen? Of course, but you can't go by that until, number one, you start getting more of the higher resolution models. When I say higher resolution models, a lot of times you'll hear me talk about the high resolution rapid refresh model. That only goes out about 24 hours, and it's very high resolution. It updates every hour. So does the RAP model, the rapid update, and you're constantly getting updates with that to kind of fine-tune events. But even those models have been completely wrong before. So you can't put all your ducks into weather models. You use them, you look at different things. But I just wanted to address that. I had somebody asking me about that last night. Are we going to get a blizzard on Thanksgiving? Probably not. Maybe some cold rain, maybe even some flurries as well. Like I said, I'm not really going to look too much into it until we get into next week, because I don't like to do that. I like to talk about the week ahead. So just want to cover that real quick. We'll go back to the radar. Again, nothing going on this morning. And it's going to be a nice day today, folks. Again, thanks for watching this weather update video, and thanks for watching all of them. I do appreciate it. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.